Who's that? Who's that right there?
The camera.
Who's that in the camera? Who is that? Huh? Who is that? Oh, ha, ha. What is that? Is that your lip gloss?
Yeah.
How do you use it? You gonna show me how to use it?
Show him how to put it on.
Show me how to put it on. Oh man. Woo!
Poppy needs some. Put some on Poppy.
Ah.
Are you ready? Okay. I put a little bit of garden soil in the bottom of these pots and pot and soil on top of that. I just, the garden soil has a little bit of slow release fertilizer, so you don't want to use too much. But these are vegetables and herbs, and they need a little more nutrition, I think. This is the Orange Hat tomato. It's a micro dwarf tomato. Probably only get a foot high. It can grow in a small pot on your windowsill. If you put it in the ground, it'll probably get 18 inches. It's an orange tomato, fruity taste, supposed to be very productive. Anyway, we're gonna pot these up with some marigold and basil. Basil and tomatoes go really good together, and marigolds are a trap plant, meaning the bugs are gonna like them and come to them. The bugs will like them and come to them instead of your tomato plant. That's what I'm doing right now. You can bury your tomatoes up pretty high on the stem, they'll make roots. I'm gonna put marigold in here to the side. She wanted to be potted up. She had roots everywhere. Don't bury your stem on your marigold. Just get it level with the dirt that you put in there. And we're gonna put a basil in this area. Again, they were ready. What I'm gonna do, just kind of loosen that soil up because I don't want to go that deep in the pot. So I'm just gonna ruffle him up a little bit, and that way he can go right there. I don't bury the stem on the basil either. As you can see, they're making little babies all around the edges. And that's done. Now you got a present if you want to give it to somebody, or if you just want to set it on your porch. It's ready to go.
I see it.
It's all of a kind.
Which one?
Look. This is a baby cow. This is a baby cow. Baby cow. It's a baby cow.
The baby cow?
There's a goat.
Baby bulls?
It says it's a goat.
What?
It's a goat.
Oh. It was a big truck making noise.
A semi.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
I'll leave. I'll pick it.
No, we're not going to pick it. You're ornery.
Perfect tree for you.
Daddy, you wanna hide?
You want
She's playing hide and seek from me.
He found you.
Hey. Hi. How's it going? Beautiful day. Beautiful day. However, 80,000 mile per hour wind. No, but it is very windy today. But it is a dry day, which is something that's very unusual here lately. And it's supposed to come a big storm, what is today, Saturday, tomorrow, and Monday. And they've already issued a statement saying that the ground is already oversaturated. So yeah, it's 30 degrees one day, 80 degrees the next, 80 mile an hour winds one day, rain the next. That's the way it goes around here. But it was such a pretty day. Wanted to get out, plant some stuff, and just give you an idea. Here's what our strawberries are doing. They're not doing too bad. They've got a lot to do. They're not going. They ain't gonna do much this year for sure. That last shot was Kim's boysenberries, and they look horrible. So I don't think we're going to get any boysen. But yeah, they look pretty bad. Had to come out and cover up the apple trees again this week because it got down to 32, 34, somewhere in there. And this time though, we didn't break any limbs off. We are starting to lose the blossoms. But I think that it's a natural thing. I don't think that, so there's still a couple pink ones. I don't think it's because of the frost. I don't see anything burnt, but they are starting to fall. I don't know. And looky here, what a difference a week makes. Fighting with my camera. There'll probably be a little bit of an edit in there. Every time I try to reverse the screen, like change the, look forward or look at me, sometimes after I've been recording for a little while, it doesn't want to do that. And I just sit here flipping, swiping, nothing is swiping, so I have to hit stop and restart. I don't know why. It's probably a setting somewhere. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can, folks. It's quality production. Quality production. So, of course, with it being a pretty day, the local gardener right there, the local gardener's been out planting stuff too, and it's her birthday today, by the way, so let's not, she a little testy about that. But anyway, she's been planting stuff. There's things in every basket, every corner, any place that the sun might shine. She's been putting stuff in there, and I promise you, she's told me what they are. But I don't see how anybody besides her can keep up with what she's planted. I can tell you it's mostly all vegetables and herbs. A few flowers here and there, not many, but it's one of those things to where, like, if you're a professional gardener slash planter, slash woman knows what she's doing, you could look at the leaves and say, yep, that's what that is. But for me, it's just a box of dirt with some green stuff coming out of it. And unless it looks totally different than anything else, I usually get those guesses wrong. And speaking of knowing what something is now, last couple videos, if you remember, we walked down to the mailbox and there were some irises down there that I'm going to dig up, yes. And then there was this tree bush shrub thing that was growing there. Remember, and it had like a little bud on the end of it. And then the next week we went down there and looked at it again, and the bud had busted open and there was leaves coming out of it everywhere, and I didn't know what it was. And I told you if you knew to leave a comment. Nobody left a comment, of course, but since then I found out what it is. Yeah, I did. You want to know? I'm going to tell you. Red oak. That's what it is, red oak. I happened to be at work this week going down the road, and I seen some tree bush shrub things that looked just like that, only they were a lot bigger, and they actually had bark on the stems. They were red oak. So that is little red oaks growing down there, and I should have known. This place is surrounded by red oak and white oak, so if you find a maple down here, you're lucky. We've got one or two, but not very many. But anyway, squirrel just went by, shiny things. Getting back to what I was talking about, I'm going to just kind of walk around and show you a few things, but I promise you I'm going to get a lot of stuff wrong because I don't know what half of this stuff is. And the reason the chicken wire and stuff is around until the stuff gets bigger and bushier, the chickens will eat it when it's young. They look for young things to eat. So yeah, well, I'm just going to kind of take you around and show you. She's potted everything. Look at it. Look. Now she's over there drilling stuff. I have no idea what she's doing, but yeah, she's hard at it, and which is good. If she feels like doing it, let her do it, you know. Like I said, there's something in every corner. You never know what you're getting. Here's more. Mud mess. Muddy mess. think I went to double zoom that and it went to 10. So I probably just popped all of your eyeballs out. But yeah, that's what I was trying to do because I really didn't want to go in there. Our prayer flags are whipping in the wind. So are our drawers too. We got some drawers hanging in there. Yeah. We seen these on Cog Hill, the prayer flags, and we really like them. I get it, it kind of looks a little bit like Fred Sanford, but you know what? It goes with all the other junk that we got laying around out here. And they're pretty when they're whipping in the wind. See that? The flags, that is, not my drawers. Because my drawers are hanging in there too, whipping in the wind. And mud, it is still muddy here. Of course, it hasn't stopped raining. Here's another box. I couldn't tell you, probably herbs, I don't know. But there's something. Absolutely something. Oh, I don't know where to go next. So, as much rain as we've had, the little pond, of course, stays overflowing. And it's not just a pond, that's 80% of it for sure, but the other part of it is, this part right here is a hill. There's the pond. Pond's up here. This goes downhill to the house. The house was level, but there's a low spot right here. So we're having a hard time getting grass to grow or anything to grow here, especially in the spring, because that's when the wettest part is. So we call this the bog, and we can't get very much to grow here, so we do try to find things that do like wet feet, and some things they're putting leaves out, so they're doing something, but this is the bog. Nasty, and it does stink. It does. But you do what you can with it. I've got some grass seed that I've been meaning to throw out for a while, but when it rains every day, and I don't just mean rain, I mean storms. I'm talking tornadoes or downpours 4 or 5 inches a day. You don't want to throw grass seed out unless you've got some hay or something to cover it with, to keep your seed from washing off, because undoubtedly that's downhill. I can't tell you how much grass seed I've thrown there, and it just doesn't do any good. Doesn't do any good, because every time it rains it's just a trench through there. So until it dries up for a little while, till I have to actually water grass seed in, it's just going to be that way. But hey, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Mother's Day's coming up. Enjoy your mother. I'm sure if she's like my mother, she deserves a day, and so does my wife. Oh, absolutely. I was going to see if the cows were out there and give you a shot of the cows, but I don't think I did. Granddaughter came over yesterday, so we spent most of the day with her. Probably put some of that in, might be some bonus stuff, I don't know. But other than that, we're going to go, because she's giving me the stink eye because I'm not helping her plant stuff and drill stuff and do this and that, and I'm out here walking around talking to this little box. You know what? Happy wife, happy life. Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay. Phew. Come on. You're gonna step on my tomatoes. Come on.
I want to pick a flower.
No, you don't.